as of lately, I've kind of felt like there's just a million and one things that always need to be done. You know, something's always needing my attention, and it's kind of nice every once in a while to just do nothing, to kind of just sit in silence. And I thought I would take this opportunity to kind of talk about something that I've been feeling for quite some time. And just like the title of this video, I really thought that at this point in life, I would feel different by now.
Where you been? Running from things that you know, just trying to find where to live, but it's not bringing you home.
We're at listing number 1 of the day. We only have, I think we're shooting 3 in total, no 4 in total. So this one is going to be like a full photo video shoot. I'm actually using the camera that I'm going to be taking the video with. Hold on a second. Let me, there we go. Fantastic. Yeah, but today is, full video. I gotta say it's nicely done. Yeah, this is pretty much the everyday. And by I mean really just me, go through houses and take photos and videos. So yeah. I originally started liking making videos of cars. I wasn't sure what direction I wanted to go to exactly when I first started YouTube, but I just knew that I liked creation. Now I'm kind of at the point where I actually am not creating anymore. Or at least I wasn't. And that's kind of why I got so inspired recently to make this. It was really just because I'm making videos all the time for other, not creators, but clients. And I was trying to be as creative as I could for them, and in turn I was becoming less creative for myself. I have a video business that is centered around real estate, houses that go for sale, Airbnbs, that kind of stuff. You know, working with realtors, helping them get on camera. But it's kind of gotten me to this space where I feel like I'm using a bunch of my creativity to create video for realtors. I felt like I was using that brain power to make the videos for them, and in the process, I actually became less creative for myself. And I thought that making a business that was creatively driven would have me feel indifferent by now, but it hasn't. Being totally honest here, I've come to realize that like when it comes to photos, I could do photos all day. Like I could do 4 shoots just like this one, photos and even 3D tour. What really sucks is video. Like, actually I shouldn't be up on anything now that I think about it. But it's because I feel like that actually requires creative thought process, at least the way that I do it. Like you could have video and just be a video guy and pretty much make everything the same. And follow such a strict formula and like pattern that nothing really deviates. You know where you're gonna get pretty much every time. But I feel like that kind of robs like what it even means to make video. You know, there's just this question of, do I only do video or do I do video and it's gonna make more money, of course, but okay, so today's a new day. And I'm actually just wrapping up another shoot. But earlier today, I was editing, I was going through the timeline, listening to myself from that other day when I did 4 shoots back to back. And I noticed something that wasn't immediately obvious to me at that time of shooting. And it's that maybe work is not what was really making me feel the way I was. See, I was feeling drained, and I thought that doing videos for clients all the time was what was really draining me creatively and kind of as a person, making me feel not really fulfilled, because it does get repetitive. You're doing videos all the time, same people, similar scripts, houses that all look pretty much the same. That creative need or lack of creativity sometimes with videos is what was making me feel drained creatively. And it probably plays a pretty good factor in there. But I started to notice myself in the video. Like I went from kind of melancholy, I guess, and like feeling, oh man, work is kind of sucks. But I couldn't help but feel energized and happy when I was making videos, even at work. So normally a four shoot day, right, back to back, can feel kind of draining. But that day that I was in front of the camera and finally creating again made me feel different in itself. And I couldn't feel sad and tired and without energy. I felt motivated to finish the video, go home and edit again, and finally upload after however many years. It made me kind of realize that I think when you stop doing things that you enjoy, whether it's like in my case, creating, right? Creating videos. But it can be anything from gardening, cooking, crocheting, painting. You don't have to necessarily be artistically creative. It's just anything that is enjoyable for you to do. And you don't have to stick any kind of outcome to it. Like you don't have to worry about Instagram likes. You don't have to worry about money and invoices or any goal oriented outcome, right? It's just something you like to do for fun. When you don't do those things, life just feels like work all the time. And I think that's what was happening to me. Everything felt like work because I wasn't really enjoying myself and doing things that I just like to do outside of work. That I am starting to realize is just how important it is to make room for you, your creative side, your building side, gardening side, whatever. You just got to make room for yourself. And I realize now that it may be time to make some space for me again. So thank you for watching. Subscribe for more.